Okay, today we're just having a look at an oldie but a goodie. They're not that old, I suppose, but obviously the version 2 came out, but this is the AT5555. Now, we've had this in our museum building for a long time, and comes with the software. Oh, it's got the bracket screw, so that's sort of handy. I've got on a trusty bit of insulation tape at the moment. Probably the bracket would have been better. And got a full manual with all its programming, etc, etc. Quite a lot of functions you can do with these things. They're not a bad radio on the fact that they cover all over the place, and as you'll see as I start playing around here, they definitely do go all over the place, and not far enough into 10 meters for my liking. If you really want me to be 100% honest, I'd like to see them move like that whole 26 meg area, which is not used a heck of a lot, obviously New Zealand usage, etc. But these days I'd rather see radios go from literally 26.965 through to 29.6 if they could, around that sort of area. But obviously a lot of them don't. But still, look, you'll get into the CW portion, but you won't get into 490, etc. Wrong one, sorry, that one there. But so these were definitely a radio meant for 27 megs. That's pretty obvious when you start to sort of have a look at what they do. And I've turned the annoying beep off. They have a beep 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 that can really drive you insane, but anyway, let's have a look. So what do they have? Quite a bit. They've got that annoying Roger beep, which not everybody's cup of tea. So it's just turn up so we'll be able to hear it a bit. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So clarifier slide as well, so I might be a little bit off there. 1 2, I am. But hang on, I'll just sort that out. I'll get on frequency. That's a little bit better. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Trying to remember what I've got turned off at the moment. I'll have a look at that in a minute. A lot of different menu functions on these things, but you can see 1 2 3 4 5 1 2, about 40 watts output. A little bit under 40 watts actually. Have I got the Roger beep on? No. What have I got on? Then we go. Look, obviously you've got all these echo functions. 1 1 1 1. Annoying. Not a big fan of a lot of these things. Hang on. 1 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 5. Yeah. Okay. So you'll probably end up turning that off most of the time, and won't be using that. The echo side, well, look, some people play around with it, I get it. They had a 10kc switch here, etc, etc. There was an emergency channel. You could go function LCD. Was it function LCD off? Oh, that was that one. That's right, you can actually turn the LCD off if you're in the car, so you don't have to have all those bright lights, etc. Then function LCD on. Sorry, just explain that. So your function across the top, you don't need your function button. So anything written on the top line there, but the underneath, so there, sorry, I got that wrong then. Hit function. See how I'm turning the beep on there, which will drive you insane. Seriously, it will drive you insane. Then you've got function, it'll lock it completely. So to turn that off, function off. And the function LCD off if you're in the mobile and just, it's driving you insane. So that's sort of pretty much how they did the function button on those. And from memory, then you went, the function here was then, high cut there. So you could, that was the bottom one. Sorry, function high cut, turn that off. Timeout timer. So you could actually put a timeout timer on there, so you didn't, if your transmit button got locked down, that was a handy feature, to be honest. And then you could go function and turn your SRF on or off. So I just went to emergency, and of course your little signal meter just there. And look, just to pump a little bit of signal into them. Let's have a look here. What am I on? Sorry. And yeah, look, these things receive beautifully. 0.5 a microvolt. I'm just doing a rough test there, but they do very well. And right, so when I was in the off function, let me turn that tone off. When I was in the off function before, 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, that was basically the off function for the the whole display for transmit. So if I go function there, off, I think that's what that does. Oh, it doesn't say off. Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought I was right then. Well, it definitely turns the SRF on and off, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, test, test, test. But a good read of the manual will tell you everything about, there's so many different things you can do with these radios. Look, they're very versatile for what they do. And, you know, you're getting decent output, say 35 watts output. Obviously, you know, I can't carry on too much because to try and get away with this as a 10 meter radio is going to be hard for me to do that. It is definitely a radio that's for the collector and is not supposed to be used on 27 megs. So let's be very clear about that as far as the legalities are. But the other thing that was kind of nice about them, look, if you were a CW fanatic and you were going to go up to 10 meters, yes, you could use this on 10 meters there. So there's my legal justification. But let's be honest, this will not meet type approval and in Australia here. So not trying to kid anyone there. But yeah, it gives you FM, upper lower sideband, AM, PA function, etc. So look, they were a fairly well-rounded radio, and as far as workers, you know, they worked all right. They were fine. Then you had on the mic here, you had your up and down, which was sort of handy if you're mobile, just to sort of flick through. I don't think they scanned when you held. Oh, well they do, but no, it's not really scanned. They just go faster because it's not going to stop. And now I can't remember what the AQ button was. No, I just might have been something to do with tone. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. But look, overall, really, you know, great little radios. Oh yes, so you could push the clarifier, and you could actually change, like so. More so if you wanted to do, this would be more if you wanted to do 5kc. Sorry. So let's say you wanted to change to a 0, etc., etc. And that was how you did it on these. Sorry, my hand's getting in the way a bit here. So that's just a nice little function. Don't think there were any other push button functions. No, that was it. Is as far as little sneaky things that they did. Look, great little radio, and you know, for what this will be selling for, it's in the box. I think we're just going to put it out at $250. It's, you know, it's not a bad little radio for, especially the collectors. If you've got some of the other Anytone bits and pieces, you know, this might be one to add to your collection. And we've got quite a few of them here that we need to sort of move on, but certainly we'll just, you know, start with one and keep going through, I suppose. But anyway, this one, $250, box, books and everything. And let's make that posted Australia wide. Actually, what the hell? Make it $250 posted Australia wide. So, you know, that's getting that radio price down into the low twos. So hopefully that suits somebody. There you go, $250 posted Australia wide, AT5555. Great little radio, and working like a dream, this one. So certainly you will be very happy with your purchase. 7.3s, guys. I'm not sure, I might go back to the 10 meter contest, which is doing very average today. It's so hot outside and 10 meter conditions are not good, but had a few contacts. But anyway, we'll see. All right, good luck to anybody who's after this. We'll certainly help you out, and we'll get off to you in the post. 7.3s, guys, all the best. VK3 Charlie Mike.